Hi everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Mochi and Baklava.
Sipping on tea!
Yay! This is episode 15.
Oh!
It's like no, it's not a quarter. For a second I was like, it's a quarter of like 100, but no, sorry, that's not there yet. Quarter of an hour.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. We've done a lot.
Like, anyway, it's like basically half a month amount of days to come up with some episodes.
That's true. Ooh,
Doing well. Proud of us. Well, yeah, today we have a really interesting, fun topic.
Mm-hmm.
It's about
language.
Yay!
It's a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, since we both speak multiple languages and had to learn other languages or learned other languages, not always had to. So we thought this is a quite interesting one to go for and a lot to talk about. We feel like there could be easily part 2 of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess without further ado, we should get started.
Yeah,
and
let's get started.
Answer some questions.
Let's go.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
16.
Did K-pop, anime, dramas, or pop culture influence your language learning? Definitely.
100%. No doubt in that.
No.
I mean, obviously, we probably both wanted to learn Korean a bit because of the K-pop and K-dramas.
Mm-hmm,
that's
obviously.
for sure. And I would say for English as well, like, especially when I was younger, I watched a lot of like American shows that kind of got me learn more American slang, American English, like, you know. Now that like we live in London and now that I'm starting to watch a bit more of British shows as well. I mean, I watch some movies and stuff like that, but I guess you never really focus on that because I mean, America's movie sector, entertainment sector is a bit bigger, like in terms of globally. But yeah, I feel like now I'm a bit learning more as well. And sometimes I feel like I learn a bit more than shows than in real life because of if I'm like only connecting or like, you know, engaging with certain amount of people, if they always use the same language or same words, you don't learn anything new after a while. So in that way, shows can be a great way to actually learn more.
Definitely, yeah. I also watch a lot of dramas from the US and also listen to a lot of music from there. Yeah, so
definitely.
like, naturally.
Yeah, it definitely influenced a lot.
Right? Yeah. And also like the movies. I wanted to watch the movies like without subtitles, like Japanese subtitles. So that made me.
That definitely helps.
Yeah.
And you actually, when you watch without subtitles, you focus more and then hear more, learn more.
Yeah,
learn,
it's a great way.
Learn pronunciation, understand words without direct translation sometimes. Yeah. Because you're trying to make a sense of that word without having a translation for it, which I think is the best way, really.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right.
Let's move on.
6. Have you ever mixed languages accidentally while talking?
Only all the time.
It happens.
Sometimes I even like speaking like English to Jake, my husband, or like other friends or something. I slip words, like some Turkish words sometimes, like especially filler words, I think. Yani, şey, like those are things I like, you know, like that thing, you know. But also, it happened a lot when I first moved back from China because I was in China during COVID. So I stayed in China for like a straight year and a half. So when I first came back, I was like telling people, "두비치," like sorry, like why is it? Like instead of saying sorry or like pardon or like kusura bakmayın or like anything like in Turkish or in English, I would say in Chinese sometimes because my brain was like stuck there. 두비치. Or like twice.
What's that mean?
I like that. It's the same. It's like
I see.
두비치 is more like I don't even know how to explain the difference. I'll probably pop something or have to look for you later because but yeah, basically they're more like it's like excuse me and then the other one's like pardon or something like that.
I see. It happens a lot to me too, but I feel like for me when I'm talking to someone who speaks multiple languages, like the same languages, because in my mind they're gonna understand anyway. So I guess my brain is more relaxed when I talk to them. So it's like I talk to English, but like put some random Japanese word, Korean word inside and like
Yeah.
And I don't even care.
I do a lot too, actually. I do put sometimes English words if I know the person knows it.
Right? Yeah.
Because it's just, especially because some of the words I feel like if you haven't used it in context, you're not gonna know. Like, I never had a professional life in Turkey like I did here. Like, I worked at some offices and stuff, but it was like internships, small things, nothing big. So I never actually been active in Turkey. So some of the corporate like wordings,
yeah,
I just don't know or cannot think about it.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
So I have to think about like, what is base salary or like, those kind of words.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Some of the terms also don't exist exactly.
Yeah.
That's another thing. But yeah, that's another question, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry.
Bilingual problem.
But yeah, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew I was going to be chatty with this one.
I know.
It's very difficult not to be. 14.
Did school help you learn languages or did you learn more outside of school? For English, I did that at school. But like for Korean, like 100% outside of the school.
I think when to English, I would say maybe 15% at school. I had some good foundation, like grammar-wise, those kind of things. I feel like, because I had like a year, like a preparation year in high school, and we had like 20 hours of English.
Oh, wow.
I think it was like 16 hours main course, which was a mix of grammar, listening, all sorts of stuff. And then the other was like 4 hours were some listening and writing skills, those kind of things.
Per week?
Per week, yeah. That year was like dedicated to learning the language.
Oh, wow.
Because our school like provided IB program, like International Baccalaureate program. So we had like 1 year of like studying language mostly.
Oh, wow.
Like English as the second language, and then you get to choose another one. I chose French, for example. And then there was like Arabic, German, and Russian, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Like whatever you wanted, yeah. Basically all countries that we had close relationships. Or like that people traveled a lot across with, or like did business with. But anyway, I'm getting off the topic. But in that sense, my foundation came from that a lot. I think that helped me a lot. But I built on a lot over that as well myself. Like I would be doing a lot of activities, which we might get into, so I'm not gonna get into it now. But it helped me more. So like at school, I found things easier because of all the things I was doing out of school. So yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, the English learning at school didn't really help me, I think. So
yeah, it's limited.
It's just the basics.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
For that stronger, I think when you have like the basic fun, just like the start and then exposure to it. I think no one really truly learns all of it at school.
Yeah.
Because in real life also it's different. It's not the same.
Yeah. I also did Spanish and Chinese at school as well.
Yeah, Chinese. Well, true. How did you find Chinese?
How did I?
Yeah, because you studied in Japan, right?
Yeah, in Japan. So like in my high school, we had like a second language class that you can take if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of unique in Japan actually.
Yeah,
we don't really have that.
That's
and
cool.
then our school had like a Chinese and Spanish, and I was like, let me do the both. And I did. Yeah, I did it, but obviously.
I have to caveat that actually learning Chinese out of China can be different because one issue is that I don't know obviously if you had a native Chinese teacher, but a lot of things that my teachers there mentioned that I would look online to get some information like extra like words, extra phrases and stuff, or even grammar, and sometimes I would get things wrong, and when I would ask but I learned it from a Chinese person as well, but apparently because they're either foreign-born Chinese people or they never lived in China. So some of the usage is different. And if you do direct translation, it's actually incorrect. So a lot of people actually who studied Chinese out of China did learn some stuff, obviously, not like fully, it's not like fully wrong, but no one is using that or something like that as well. Or that's not how people communicate in China, like locally.
Oh, makes sense, yeah.
I think I obviously learned a lot at school and a lot in real life, but apparently that's a thing. Like one example is that everybody teaches you like ni hao ma, as in like that's how are you. Not a single person uses that.
Oh really?
You say like ni zi miang. Like how are you? It's like zamyang is like how, the word literally how, like when you ask like how was your food as well, you can use that. But yeah, you would say like instead of saying how are you, you just said 今天怎么样? How are you today? Like it's not like 你好吗? Like no one, not a single person ever like.
So it's like a text English and conversational English.
Yeah.
It's so different.
But at least like, you know, for here at least, like you can say, hello, how are you? Like everybody learns that. How are you today? Like, you know, you can still ask that.
And you?
But no one will ever tell you that in China, 你好吗?
Oh, really?
That's the thing. Like in
like
real
nobody?
no one. Yeah, nobody.
Oh, wow.
That's not how you ever ask.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
I know, it is interesting. But yeah, that's a bit of a unique thing where I guess also, which I don't know if you have a question about that, but learning the language at the country itself that it's being spoken
must be different.
is also different.
Yeah, it must be different. Yeah.
Sorry, I went a lot on this, but this is an important thing to know. So like Duolingo, it's not going to give you always the... Same for Turkish though, on Duolingo. When you learn it from Duolingo, may not be natural sounding. It's good for word learning, maybe vocabulary.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna be good for conversational skills as much. It will be definitely limited. I don't know the Japanese one.
I think it will be the same. Yeah.
Probably all languages.
Yeah. Text Japanese sounds really weird. Anyway.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
All right.
If we're done, let's
move on. Number 25. What's the biggest struggle of being multilingual?
When people don't know the languages you speak, and when you want to tell them something in that language and they will not understand it.
Yeah. And then you cannot find the word in your language or the language you speak into the person. Yeah. I get that.
Also jokes. I feel like I want to be able to send this reel to you, but you won't understand if you don't know the language.
That too.
I'm like, some stuff don't need the language, and especially that's an actually ongoing trend. People will be like 0% language, 100% understanding. They keep commenting that. That's a thing nowadays, especially because the world is becoming more of a global village.
Right.
But there's some jokes that culturally or like language related, and you cannot send it to everyone. And I'm like, I wish I could, because it's so funny, and you would find it so funny too. You know?
That too. Yeah.
One thing I wish we could do.
Same. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to share like something funny or something like, you know, to someone who doesn't speak same language. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, when I'm scrolling, I'm like, this is so funny. I want to send it to my mom, but she doesn't understand English. Yeah, it's the biggest struggle, I think.
Maybe in the future, if AI can do a bit better, but I don't know if AI will ever fully get there.
Maybe.
I mean, it's quite, Anyway, that's a whole different topic. I feel like you would stay in that for like the next 24 years or something.
But also when you lose everything, like suddenly you speak zero language.
Multilingual, bilingual.
Yeah.
But like bilingual.
Bilingual. Like it happens a lot. I'm like,
I know. What's that thing you drink, coffee from?
Yeah.
What is coffee?
That happens a lot. Suddenly,
True.
you have no idea in any language.
Zero language.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah. I wonder how that happens, like how the brain works then and suddenly it just kind
blank. Well,
that's so bad. But yeah, it is real.
Yeah.
A real struggle.
I know, yeah.
Right. Let me go for the next question.
Let's go.
4.
What's the hardest language skill for you? Speaking, listening, reading, or writing?
I think I'm gonna say from my side, listening can be sometimes difficult, especially because I believe, I still haven't been diagnosed, but I believe I have ADHD. And sometimes I just lose track. So even though listening would be always easiest on many like language like tests like TOEFL, IELTS, HSK, the Chinese one, I would always struggle a bit because I would lose the plot. And I would get distracted because I'm in my own head. I'm like thinking, oh, why is that shape like A shaped that way, or something else, instead of focusing. So sometimes listening can become difficult. But I think that, I don't know if it's related to the language itself or that it's just a me problem.
Could be.
But it's still, for me,
But
it's
still,
difficult.
yeah.
That's what I struggle the most, I
Right.
think.
Oh, okay, interesting. For me, definitely writing.
I was suspecting.
Yeah, because I don't know how to spell the words.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm like, the other day I was taking a note for shopping.
Okay.
And then I wanted to write paper. Instead of that, I wrote pepper. Like,
okay.
And I know the difference.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why I wrote it that way. And also, I still don't know how to write Saturday. So every time I type Saturday, I type it in Japanese and find it.
I don't think that's you-ish. I think that's English issue. You know why? Because English is not written the way you speak it.
Yeah.
Japanese is. Turkish is.
Yeah, that's
Spanish is, if you know the phonetics and stuff.
Yeah.
But English, there's so many exemptions, so many different ways of pronouncing things. Like even the same word, read, read.
I don't understand.
Like,
Yeah.
Who came up with that?
I know.
Whose idea was that?
Yeah. So there's so many words that I can read, but I cannot write. Or like I can pronounce, but I can't write.
That is hard.
Yeah. Well, and I hate memorizing words, so
Oh yeah.
I'm not even putting an effort. So I'm like, whatever.
I mean, nowadays we don't really write much. We mostly write
we have a phone,
autocorrect and stuff like that. But the thing is, there are some words that are so close to each other as well. If you get that wrong, that's also still a bit of a struggle, even with autocorrect, because they're very close words.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh, was it this one or that one?
That happens a lot. Yeah, and I need to Google.
I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi / I think I like writing. I hated it in the past, but I kind of started liking it with games and other stuff. And I even did blogs and stuff. And I think that helped a lot too with my writing. And I was a bit obsessed with getting things right. This could be about me being a perfectionist as well. I try to get it right. So in that way, I think I kind of learned, but even sometimes when I'm typing, if the sound is the same but the writing is different, sometimes I also do that. I don't know how to give an example right now in English, but I did literally the other day. I was trying to type something, and instead of using the writing the spelling, I spelled it another word that's pronounced differently.
Yeah.
There are a lot of words like that, and
happens.
then for a sec my brain was like, oh, I'm trying to type this. Oh, actually no, I'm trying to type the other word.
Yeah.
You have to pause and think. That's why English is a bit
too hard.
Yeah, it's not
hard.
really helping you.
I know, but it's okay.
It's fine though. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Move on.
It's quite a fun topic.
I know, it's fun. Number 5.
Oh.
What language do you dream in the most? This is fun.
That's fun. Obviously, I dream a lot in Turkish and English, but occasionally, and that's funny, I think I dreamt that more than I did with Chinese. There was in high school a period where I would dream Korean a lot. And the thing is, I cannot speak that level of Korean in real life. But in my dreams, I could speak and understand what's spoken to me perfectly. And I was certain that that was Korean. But I in real life, I could not speak the same level or naturally. I can say phrases and words and stuff like that. But that was where, I was studying it for a bit myself too. Maybe that also kind of created that subconscious. But randomly, I would dream.
Interesting.
In that language.
Yeah. I want to know how the brain works like that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Storage.
Yeah.
Running through files. And
yeah. So funny. But for me, I think a mix of everything. Japanese, Korean, English. And I think it just depends on who I'm having in my dream.
Yeah.
If it's my mom, I would speak in Japanese. If it's you, English.
Yeah.
If some K-pop idol, Korean.
Random.
Dreaming. But yeah, I think it really depends on who I'm having.
Then your brain probably has that control as well in your sleep.
Think so. Yeah.
Like now that you mentioned, the other day I saw like some close Turkish friends and I saw some celebrities, Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe. But I can't remember what language I was speaking.
Oh,
that I spoke stuff, but I just don't remember if it was English or Turkish or a mix.
Oh,
like language is gone. But I know that I said stuff. I know that I spoke to people.
Yeah.
I just don't remember which one I used.
I love that. A dream is like crazy.
AI, before AI, can we please invest in finding a way to record our dreams?
I know, right? I'm so curious. Yeah.
That would be just so revolutionary.
I know, so I need it.
I want to see. Or maybe I don't know. It's like, my dreams are so weird sometimes.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Love that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Move on.
12.
What language learning method worked best for you?
Okay, I'll give one specific example. When I was learning English and when I wasn't as fluent and was just learning, I used to rely on songs a lot. And what I would do, I would print out, and back then obviously internet was a bit new-ish thing. It wasn't like as common as now. Oh, am I that old? I don't know. Anyway, so I would like whatever songs I had in my MP3 player.
MP3 player?
Ah, that's like age showing. Whatever songs I had in that, I would like make a list, and then my favorite ones, I would put them like in 2 columns. Left side is the lyrics, right side is the Turkish, and I would print them out. And then I would sing them, but as I would sing them, I would learn about some words as well. But it wasn't to study. It was just something I did for fun to understand and also sing it and stuff. And that definitely, I can always remember that it helped me learn some new words, pronunciation of the words and stuff like that. It's quite unique maybe, but it works.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, random. I think doing something you love will help you.
I think that's the most important thing. Yeah.
What did you do?
For me, though, it's kind of different for like Korean and English. But for Korean, I mean, I hate studying things like writing and like listening the sentences and stuff. So I never done that. I just learned some, like letters, like basics from the book. After that, I just, like find a friend online and then just send them emails, like a pen pals.
Oh,
Yeah. So just by using it, like at the beginning, at the beginning, I put everything into like translation app, and not the app even that time, like website.
Oh God,
yeah. And then copy and paste and send. But like as you're doing that, you notice some words and like you start memorizing it like without thinking. Yeah. So I started picking some words randomly, and then poof, I can speak.
Yeah, that does happen. I actually did that as well, especially for Korean. I'll also give this example because I loved like K-pop and like Super Junior and stuff like that. I wanted to learn the news about them, but not everything would be always translated. So what I would do is that sometimes if something was so new, I would find it and there would be pages like where people would share about these kind of things, and then I would like take on voluntarily to translate a news or something like that using obviously Google Translate and stuff. But over time, when you see like the same words constantly, you kind of like remember, oh, okay, I know this word now. Yeah. Or also like, from shows and stuff, if you keep hearing it, especially K-dramas, like, they will all have like some sort of similar things, like where someone is crying and someone is like, Ojima, like, you keep hearing the same word. You're not going to forget about that. Yeah. So that like repetition is the best friend of learning language.
Yeah. And also like talking to yourself in that language.
Oh, yeah.
I did that a lot.
I do that too.
Right? In Korean, in English, I did that a lot.
In fact, it's like funny. Because I do play this one game that like online writing stuff. And then sometimes, because I'm writing in English, I'm trying to plan what I could say. And I don't even know what the other person will say. But I'm like trying to plan. If they say this, I can say that. If they say that, I will say this. Right? And once I was like doing the dishes, like, and I was like speaking out loud how it would sound, like, almost like acting it in my head, like, would that work? And then the kitchen door, this happened in Shanghai. My brother and then his friend was sitting in the like living room, and like the door is like the glass one that you can see through. And then they saw me like doing the dishes, talking to myself. They're like, "Nora, are you okay?" Because like I'm talking to myself, like because the way I look is probably like because I'm acting too, right? I'm trying to think if that works, like in the story. Like they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Are you high?" It's like I'm not like in that way. But like, is everything okay with you? Are you hallucinating things? And I was like, no, I'm just practicing for my game. I'm just like practicing my lines and stuff, what I might say, you know? It's so random, but
yeah, but that works. I did that a lot too. Like while watching the drama, I'm like, what is this guy doing?
I know.
Like, 뭐 하는 거야? Yeah. Or like whatever. Like basically talking to the person in the drama or like the idols.
Yeah. Definitely.
어떡해, 뭐해? By myself in my room. My mom would be like,
do that. Yeah. And it's funny because sometimes, as you said, like you do use that like language as well. I mean, obviously, I can't use always Korean that much all the time, but like you tend to, like if I'm watching something English, I will also go something English. If it's Turkish, I usually can go.
Yeah, I still do that.
That's just so random, but it's so true.
Yeah, I know. But that works well. Yeah, because it's like kind of like a real conversation.
True.
Yeah. I mean, they're not gonna, say anything back, but still, I can just talk to them.
To be honest, talking to yourself in every scenario at home, like practicing, it always helps.
Yeah.
I also used to do this. Gosh, I did a lot of weird stuff. I used to do this. I would find scripts, monologues, and I would just start, like, because I loved acting too, like in like primary school and stuff. I didn't do much in middle school or high school, but I always had a passion for it too. I would just find like scripts or monologues from movies or TV shows, and I would just act them out. Like I still remember even like the that like Cinderella story I was telling you the other day. I still remember a monologue from that. Like, because what I would do, I would have the script on and I would read it and record myself until I got it perfect or to my liking.
Wow,
and I would
girl.
like start over. In my free time, like, just because I'm bored. And like there was this one scene where she's like being like, angry at Austin, the guy, Chad Michael Murray. She's like, she goes to the locker room and then he finds out her true identity and they stop talking. And she's like, you know what? Like, you turn out to be exactly who I thought you were. I never pretended to be somebody else, but it's been me all along. But it was like stuff like that. Anyway, I know the whole script. I can say right now, but I'm not gonna to do it. But I can still remember because I repeated that scene like so many times. There could be some slight changes, but I still remember. And also it keeps the expression in your mind. Because like she says, for example, waiting for you is, and they're in like based in California. Was it the base? I don't know. Or Florida? I don't know. Very hot place.
Sure. Yeah.
So they didn't get rain for a while. Like they were not getting rain and they were having a drought. And she was saying, waiting for you is like waiting for rain in this drought. Useless and disappointing. So like those kind of things, you'll remember the words a bit more and expressions a bit more, because it will just stick with you.
Yeah.
This is very unique thing to practice, but it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Also hearing yourself back, because I was recording, right? So I would hear myself back.
I should have done that. Yeah.
I mean, you can still do it.
Yeah.
It's a good way.
Yeah. I mean, I think as a kid, like I did like, if I like bump into this celebrity, what would I say? And I talk to myself like in the mirror or something.
Yeah.
Like, hi, I'm your big fan. I'm like,
or
something like that.
Yeah.
But maybe I should record myself.
Yeah, try. It's fun.
Yeah. I think I even did that in Spanish as well when I was like learning Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
I
good
mean,
one.
if you bump into Bad Bunny, what would you say? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hola, like I don't even know what to say.
Hola,
Benito. I won't go say papi. I'm married. But yeah, like, ¿cómo estás? Like, you know.
But yeah.
And then probably A, like, you know.
Yeah.
You have to put in an A somewhere, like, you know. A. Oh God. Okay. Let's move on. Last question.
Yeah, okay.
Gosh, we have a lot to yap about.
Oh my
Part
God.
2 will definitely come for this.
Definitely.
I like this too as well.
Yeah. 28. What's your favorite word in another language? So it's English. It's like, today is not my day. So when, you know, when something bad happens, I'm like, oh, today isn't my day. Yeah, we don't really have that in Japanese. Yeah. And the mindset is so nice, you know?
I'm trying to think if we have that in Turkish, we might do, but maybe not as common.
So I love that. Like, it wasn't good today, but tomorrow will be better. Or something like that. Today isn't my day. Yeah.
Or like, do you also have that, like, this year will be my year?
No, we don't have that in Japanese. But like,
we do have that, I think.
Yeah?
I think Turkish gets influence from Western culture a lot as well, because we are kind of like between Europe and Asia, like we kind of in the mix. Yeah. So we get both sides. But yeah, we definitely say that, like, bu yıl benim yılım olacak. Like, this year will be my year. My year. How dare you, you know?
I love that. Yeah.
That's actually cool.
So that would be my favorite.
Okay. I have one. Like, favorite is a big word, but I do like this Chinese word, mafan. I may not pronounce it like the tones wise correct. But it's like something for like inconvenience or like, so for example, you could say, I bothered you as well, like that kind of stuff. It fits a lot of things. And I love the expression like, tai ma fan la. It's like, that's things like too bothersome, like too much to do, like, you know, like I can't even bother sort of thing. But then mafan is like, works for everything. Like your assignment could be too much going on that you can use like, that assignment is like too mafan, like, you know. I cannot even think. Or like about a person, that person is like, ugh, like, you know, so bothersome. They like will always bother you. But also it could be like, oh, I gave you bother, like I bothered you. So it works both ways. So once actually I used it wrong to a friend. I wanted to say like, we were a bother for you, but instead I said, you're so bothersome. Didn't mean that. So she was like, excuse me? And I was like, oh, sorry, I said it wrong. Excuse my Chinese. But yeah, I love that word because it works to so many different like situations. And then, I don't know, I love that. If I can find some examples, maybe I can just add in like quick ones like example 1, example 2, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it is such a nice word. I wish we have that exact understanding in Turkish. We have some of those like saying like when you're a bother to someone, oh, like I was too much of a bother. There's like a saying in Turkish, which I don't think you use it like that in English. Like zahmet olmak, zahmet olmasın. Like I don't want to be a bother to you. Like you can say that in Turkish. But yeah, it just works differently, I guess.
Oh, interesting.
Mafan.
Mafan.
Tai mafan.
Tai mafan da.
I love that.
Cool.
2 more questions, whatever.
Okay.
Because that was quite short as well. 22.
What language would you love to become fluent in one day?
So many.
I mean,
I love Spanish, Japanese, Korean, all these languages. I wish I could speak a bit more fluently. I only know words and phrases. So I wish I could be fluent on all those.
Spanish, yeah. Because I literally, majored.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and I lost everything, so I don't know.
But yeah, I think once you learn it, going back is a lot easier.
Yeah, but still.
Muy fácil.
Very. Muy difícil.
No,
you want to say easy. Super easy. Okay. Fácil. Muy fácil.
Or is it más fácil, more?
I think it's muy, no?
Muy is very, más is more, no? Revising time.
I don't remember.
Más is... Because it's also, I guess, muy bien. Very good.
Muy bien. Muy fácil.
I don't know if you say mas. I don't know.
I have no
I
idea.
have to check that out. Because it's different in English. You say better. You don't say very. Like I mean, you can say you don't say more good.
Yeah.
Better. Unless it's a big word that the
Right.
exception and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I've never learned French, but I want to speak French.
Yeah. Parlez français?
Oui.
Voulez-vous parler français?
Oui.
Yeah. Oui.
Bonjour.
Yeah, French is...
Merci.
It's so difficult to pronounce, I
know,
think.
I can never...
but it's such a croissant.
Croissant.
I don't even know.
Croissant.
French people. I mean, Joanna, please teach us some.
Yeah.
And we'll teach, like, you know, we all teach each other something.
Oui.
I'll teach you guys Chinese. You teach us Japanese.
Yeah.
Joanna teach us French.
Oh, that'd be great. Oui.
Let's go.
Perfecto. I don't know if that's French or not.
I think
Spanish.
perfecto Spanish.
Perfecto.
My brain is even going Italian at bellissimo. I don't even know why. Random. Thank you for my brain. Well, let's do last question.
Okay. Lucky number 7. What's the funniest language misunderstanding you've had?
I have a quick story. I'll go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So in Chinese, 4 is s and 10 is sh. My tones may not be correct, but that's how you say it. But some accents, some people from different provinces cannot say sh, they say s. So s. Like even if they say 44, s, they would say s. But the tones are different. But because I'm not Chinese, I don't always catch the tones as perfectly. So there was this one corner shop by our building, and every single time I would go there to buy 5-liter water. If my brother's never around and if I'm going home alone, I would do it. And in China, you have like WeChat Pay, like we pay, right, through WeChat. And there are 2 ways to do. You scan a QR code, they put the number, you just say accept. And there's another way where you scan the QR code, you put the number, and they just like accept something like that, and then it just goes through. I don't remember how it worked, but something like that. So every single time I went there, I asked like, how much is this 5-liter water? And they said like 10. But because they were saying without the sh sound, instead of saying shu, they said su because of their accent.
Oh.
And I thought it was 4 yen. And I'm like thinking, that's very cheap. For 5-liter water, why is that cheap? And I kept buying. And they never checked. Because it says like payment received, but they never checked how much they received because they probably trusted or something.
Oh.
Sorry. But then one day, I think this is my 4th or 5th visit at this point, they just chased me out of the shop because I left. And they're like, it's like, and in Chinese you can show like 1 to 10 with one hand. So they're like, it's 10, sure. But they were saying s. It's not s. 不是 s. 是 s. But then again, they cannot even say sh. So I'm like getting even more confused. But like I was like, huh? And then they had to show me again, like in writing and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, sorry. And then I went and paid another 6 yuan. But then I was like, this is not my first time. So I had to tell my brother. And good thing, because we're paying by WeChat, and it says like vendor who you pay to every single time. So I had to dig through, find all those 4 yuan I paid, because that I was supposed to pay 10 for. And I told my brother, I went there this many times and I only paid 4, even though I was supposed to pay 10. Can you pay the excess that we didn't pay? He went there and explained the situation. They had a very big laugh, and I was like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. But it was so funny.
Yeah.
It's so weird, but it's just
Yeah, well, at least you
literally
you paid a.
Yeah, thankfully I mean, didn't steal. It was never on purpose anyway. But it's just
that's
such
funny.
a silly story.
Love that.
True story.
Yeah. But it's so hard for like.
I know, it's funny.
Oh my god, I can't.
Make it easy.
Yeah. I mean, for me, there's nothing really funny, but like I just remember one time when I was in the US, I was talking to my host parents, and I think I was telling them about how I make miso soup or something.
Okay.
And then I think I said, I wanted to say like, oh, you put this and that, and we have like a stock, you know.
Okay.
like a soup stock. But I was like, I know it's a stock, but like I wasn't really sure. And I said stroke. I said,
you said that you don't have a funny story, but it is a funny story.
But then they're so sweet. They didn't even say anything. They just, because they're so sweet.
So cute.
And then I felt like I said something wrong, but
you can't rewind and think of it.
What did I say? And then, you know, the conversation done. And I went to the room, I went back to my room and I'm like, did I say stroke? And wait, which one is it? And I Googled and I'm like, did I say stroke?
Oopsie.
But I mean, I wish they would like react at least so I could like wrap it up.
Yeah.
But they're so sweet. They're like, okay, cool. I guess they understood.
Yeah,
so.
they did.
So in my room, I was like, I want to go back to Japan.
It's funny actually. This could happen even in your own language, but you would just say you stutter, like you just, you know, slurp the word or something.
Yeah.
Or when it's another language, we all think like, oh, I said it wrong, like, you know, it's a bit of a thing. But I do feel you. It does happen to me sometimes too.
Yeah, I think I mixed up that moment. Yeah. Stroke.
Sometimes even Jake is like messing with me, like he's like, what language you're speaking? I'm like, what's happening to your English? Like, you know, because like I know the word, but somehow in that moment I just say it wrong or like pronounce it wrong.
Happens,
and I'm like,
it happens a lot.
It does happen. I still get confused with the gloves or gloves.
Wait, what? Gloves?
Gloves. Sometimes I'm thinking gloves. I don't know why. I don't know. My brain is like, maybe I heard someone say it that way and I just got confused.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Especially I think when you're in international communities and stuff. That's another thing. If you hang out with someone with a broken language in that language.
That happens.
And if you're not native as well, you're just going to pick up their mistakes as well.
Yeah. That happens a lot too. Yeah.
That's funny. But it does happen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
Yeah. It's
that's
fun.
how we learn.
Yeah. As long as you can obviously. And again, it's not like the accent issue, but it's more like the pronunciation. Can people understand you? That's the most important thing.
Yeah. It's a communication tool at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This was so fun.
I know we have to do part 2. Yeah,
definitely. I feel like we have a lot to speak, a lot still.
Yeah.
But I guess we're gonna have to do a part 2 for a reason to do that. And let us know obviously if there's anything particular you want to ask.
Yeah. And tell us your experience.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess see you guys in the next episode.
Yep.
Till then, take care.
Bye.
Bye.